Okay, for the background of my mini pocket letters, I'm going to use the same papers as I just cut out of this one. Same as this and the same one as this. So immediately going to use it. Okay, and let's first smooch it before I forgot. And I was finding a way, that's why I am putting this in the shots. I was finding a way to use these, of course, because we have made this pretty in the beginning, but not use it yet. So I want to do a pocket, and I really like this edge, and that's from this die. Same one as we did the clear pocket. That's the CLNEST XXL 57, and I used the largest one this time. And you can see you can do different ways with these nice dies. And let's make a pocket of this one. So I really like using, like I said, now I don't want to make it a very large pocket, so I want to see, I think I will just, yeah, I'm first going to glue this one down. That's step one. Then just see how far this gets. And I think I will cut it in half. And I don't need to cut two things, but I did, but I did not have to. And then just see where this goes. And I like to make my mark just about over the purple page. And then I cut it on the mark. And then we just made a very simple pocket. Cool. It's so simple. Simple as that. Then grab some tape. Put it around. And I like to use the smallest tape, so we have the room we are going to need for the pocket. Open it. Well, not open it. Remove it. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Sometimes I think you silly. You are very silly sometimes. Wondering why people even watch me. Good God. Let's see, then just glue this on the place. That should be. Okay, that's it. The decoration for the pocket I will do in a minute. Now I wanted to make sure that I had a tag that is not too small at the top. So I choose this one, and of course there's also from Crealis and I already used this before. This also the Crayon Nestle's Extreme Labels and Tags, and then this is the number CNLE LT10. That's this one, and I used the middle ones for this one. So what we're going to do is check how far this gets. So this is too long, so we are going to cut it, and I think just about this. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, now I like to use the inside white. Just keep everything very simple and quiet. Just glue it down. There we go. A nice black edge tag. And then, let's see, this is the white one. So we can put this on the white spot, put this on like this, then we just can put this in the pocket. Really cool. And you can, if you want, you can make a little tag underneath. Yeah, cool. I think this is a little, well, it will fit. I think this will fit perfect. You can make a little smaller one, but for now it will manage. Okay, very cool. Especially if you are decorating this, but I think we need a little smaller tag. But still like this, coming off. Yeah, I think if you are decorating this tag, then it really pops off. Cool, let's give me a minute to decorate this and do the second one too. Okay, back in a minute. Hello everyone! Let's go on the next page, and I already did mine, and we will do it together with you in a minute. So this is the front, pretty easy, just covering up. And then this will go open magnetic, and then this is pretty plain with a nice belly band, so your photos can be nicely sliced under for an extra effect. And then here I put in an extra page, and it's a clear page, as you can see, completely see-through, and this is a pocket. Yeah, you can slice your photo just in, just like a normal photo mat, and then, well, of course you can cut this out, but it's easier to put out. You can also put some tags in, but it's really cute if you have a nice picture that goes in here, and then just cut out this, and then you have a really nice flip through, and you can put a photo left and right, of course. And I hope you like it. And this page I leave it plain. You also can put a nice picture on. So yeah, let's make one of our own on the right side of this page. Cool, pretty easy. Well, not very easy, but we can manage. Yes, we can. Let's start. Okay, let's start on the other tunnel, of course. And let's grab a piece of paper. And yeah, let's make a hinge. Let's just do how I did it. So I will do this easy. Well, easy as easier I can. So the first thing I did was make a hinge. Then fold it, And now we first are going to make the clear pocket, of course. Line it up. Wait, just a minute. This is going to be that way. So now we want this on this side. So I line it up on the other side. And then make a mark. And I want it a little less than the page. Let's see. Yeah, I made it a little less because I want the top page go over. So I want to make it a little shorter than the tunnel page. So line it up. Just 1-2 millimeter is enough. And then we are going to make a score line at this mark. So I line it up and I score, and then I cut it off at a 1/2 inch. And for now it's important that you cut your hinges at a 1/2 inch. Okay, this is a leftover, you don't need that for now, at least. Okay, then this folds over and then fold it. Okay, the next thing we are going to do is make another fold line at the bottom. So fold this open, grab the scoreboard and make another score line. Yeah. Now I like to do this and this right now. Just a little, not too much, just a little. Okay. Then fold it. And now you can see that this is really going nice over. There we go. So now we have the half of the pocket, but we want this because just it's nice and playful. You can do it the same size here, but I like it to be a little funky. So we are going to make a fold line diagonally, but I want to make sure that I have the exact size. So I want to make a mark, and then we just going to, let's put this away, we are going to grab our scoreboard, and for my convenience I put a line on the 3 inch or the 1/2 inch. Either way, I just mark one score line, because now you can make sure that your mark, your pencil mark, and your point, oh wait. Oh, I almost forgot. We have to make sure that this is the same size as the tunnel, of course. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I almost skipped one very important step. So line it up with your tunnel, and then of course cut this shorter. Okay, let's do that. Check. Yes, this is going to be good. And now the mark is still the same. Yes, it is. Of course it is. And now, okay, now we are back to the step where I was telling you that your pencil mark is going to be here. And then just go with your bone folder all the way to this point. Okay. Then when we have our score line, now we're going to cut this also at 1 inch, and ½ inch of course. And for me it's really handy that I have my black mark on the ½ inch, and yeah, 2 inches just how it goes. Okay, now let's see, let's fold this also. And this, I like it also to be cut. This, just a little diagonal so it won't be in the way. And yes, this is good. Just a little tiny. Yeah. Okay, this is cool. Cool. So this is step 1. Now the next thing is we want to make the other part, and here is the part that we need the other side. And it's really easy to make the same size that fits in here. I will show you in a minute. So I will just lay this over the other piece, just line it up and just draw a line. Easier I can't make it. Now first I'm going to cut this line, and I want it just a slightly smaller than this side. So I am going to cut 2 millimeters on this side. Not on this side, no, on this side. Yes, so I'm going to cut first this line. So I line it up. And I cut off this. Yes? Okay. The next thing what we're going to do is make this fold line, because we want to make a fold line like this. So grab your scoreboard and score. And now again I really like my mark on it. Then the next step is, of course, cut this at a ½ inch. And then we have a nice hinge. Okay, let's fold this. And then cut this in this diagonal, and then just a little. There we go. So we have a fold line. Okay. Now we have cut this a little smaller, but these two just not yet. So I want to do that the same thing. 2 millimeters shorter than it already is. Just, yeah, 2 millimeters is enough. It just needs to be a little smaller than the original. Okay, so now I have it, and now we're going to check. Because this I want to fit in here, and then it needs to want to be, yeah, and this is going to be perfect. So I hope you did see why I cut this a little smaller, because this is going to be together, so the clear pocket is not going in the way when we put our photo in. Yeah, and I want this to be smaller because I fold, well, this not, but these two are coming over here. So we have a nice clean pocket. That's my reason I did this. a little smaller. Okay, now next step is going to make these put in with a little washi tape so we can cut out our window. So I want to put a little washi tape. So I put this at the same size as this one, and then let's see where this is going to. Yep, here it is. Okay, so put this on the right position and then put a little washi tape on. Okay, now the next thing is grab a piece of cutting plate and a knife and my cutting ruler. The next thing is I want to know how wide a 1/2 inch is. Well, you have your ruler, of course, on here. I can use this ruler also, of course, but I want to know, I want to show you that if you are Dutch or in Europe, you are using centimeters and I am using inches as a scoreboard, so you don't want to. So mine 1/2 inch is 1.3 millimeters, well 1.3 centimeters, but if you have an inch ruler you can use your inch ruler at a 1/2 inch, of course. So let's see, let's use this one. So the first thing let's put this one moment away. Okay, make some place here, please. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first make my pencil all the way around. Because later on we are going to fold our hinges all the way around, and we don't want that the hinges are going to see through our window. So that's why I need this to make the same size as our hinges, and that's a 1/2 inch. Okay, I hope I make myself clear. And if don't, then just watch what I do and do the same. Okay, so now I have make my cutting line, so I'm going to cut it. All the way around. Nice and slow. There we go. There we go. Now, don't throw it away. We need just one. Okay, now this is finished. Now we can take off the tape. Put this away for just one moment. This is finished too for the moment, for now. Let's grab my eraser. There we go. Alrighty, cool. Now we are going to cut our clear sheet. So let's see. I still have one part left from the piece that we have used earlier, and while we have this, don't throw it away. It's really easy for you now to use it. So let's go over and just a little bigger than what you just cut out, because we want to use the tape also. Just a little, not too much. We don't need much. We don't need much. Let's first cut out this piece. And then I think it's easier to do this with my knife, just a little bigger. And here we have two pieces. Okay, and let's check. You see, this will just go over. Well, I could have done it a little bigger, but it will fit. But I could have done it a little. You can cut these a little bigger as well, a little smaller than a ½ inch bigger than what we just did, but it will do. Okay. First thing I am going to do is put my clear sheet on this black paper. So now it's really handy that I have this small tape. And I really like using it. This small tape. As you can see, it's handy. It's really handy that you have the small tape also. Let's peel it off. Here we go. I hope you don't hear the music on the background, because my daughter is planning to go out and she has pretty much have her radio loud on, but I hope you don't hear that. Let's see. Oh, this is really small. Why I did that so small, I don't know, but it is it's really small, so I need to make it just a little bigger. Can I use, yeah, I can use the two of these, because the other part is of course also way too small. Yeah, my mistake. I really thought that I had cut out the other part also the same, but it wasn't. We need a little more. We really need a little more clear. Okay. I think this is better. Oh yeah. Oh, way much. Sorry guys. I hope you wait a little. This this is way better. Okay. Okay. Phew. Just had to go make my daughter water away. So, okay. Next step is do the other part, of course. Also with a little tape. Oh, it's cold outside. Really it is. I was told you earlier, it's carnival here. So my kids are really having fun to go out when it's carnival. And so I just drove her to her friends. And that was not the planning, that was really not the planning, but her, how you call it, tires are flat. Yeah, I believe that's the word I am looking for. Well, and then it's, oh, that's the smallest one. Then it's, oh, the other one is still laying here. Then it's easy to call your mom if she can drive you. So that was what I was doing. Okay, now this piece can go away. Let's see what we have. Now we have two different pieces, and yes, now this is going to be like this and this, but it's easier for us to make sure that this flap stays on its place. So let's make sure that this is going to be, let's see, just in case, I think it will fit, but just in case I will cut this just a little shorter, because I really don't want that this is going to be, yeah, it was not neat, but just in case. Perfect. And I think I don't need, no I don't know why I do that, but it was not needed. Because we have cut this at 1/2 inch, same as the other part. So if you have measured it correctly, then this will fit exact the same as the other part. And it does. Of course it does. Okay, next step is this we are going to use as a flap, as a flip. So this is going to be up here. So I like to tape the long piece, and as close as I can get on the side, as close as I can. There we go. Peel it off, and then just put these two English and Dutch in one sentence. Okay, just line these two against each other, and we are definitely going to need the space under here, so you want to make sure that it will be. So I line it up, against those lines. Hello. hello, hello, hello. What are you doing? Just line it up. And place it on the right position. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay, next step is, of course, put some tape on this piece. Oh, and on this piece. Not the long side, that's the one we're going to attach to the page. That is going to be our flippity flop. So peel this off and then just wrap it around and seal it off. And that's it. Oh, this was the small piece, we can throw it away. Okay, so that is it. And now we can put some tape on and put this in on our tunnel. Okay, I want to use this bigger one. So it's really not that hard to do this. Just really want to know step by step what's next, what's next, what's next. There we go. Open it up and seal it off. Alrighty. Now the next step is, how many times did I say next step? The next step, it's just a step, is to make the front page. And let's see, grab another piece of paper, line it up, and I want this same size as my tunnel. Cut it. Make a fold line. And then, let's see, yeah, I think just line it up and cut it at the same size as our tunnel. Well, 1 millimeter short for me, but I think this will do. Let's see, let's have a real quick fit. Let's give a look. This is going to be here. Yeah, I think just a little tiny piece made shorter. Alrighty, and I used this corner jumper, so I will use the same one. Okay, and then it's done, and we can glue this on the page. On the page, want to cut a very little slightly corner off. Open it up and put it on the right position. I think that's here. And then this close and this close. Cool. And the final step is put a little magnet on. Yeah. Easy peasy. No. There we go. Okay, that's it. And then the fun part can begin. The decoration. Alrighty. So, okay. Hope you like it so far. This is the base. So, let's grab my design paper and I will come back to you in a minute. Okay, let's see what I put up my papers. Okay, let's first do the front. Well, I just used, quite simple, a nice piece of white. And the reason why I did this was, I want to use this, but I don't want to cut out a full sheet just to make a border. Because these cards are really nice, but very busy. So if I am going to use some design paper, then the card will not pop up. So what I did was pretty much the same, well, not pretty much, it is the same as I did on top of the box. First a piece of white and then a little smaller piece of black. And then we have that white edge popping up again, same as the outside, and I really like that. And now, and I already smoothed it just to save time for you guys. Now we can put up this nice pretty tag. And I really like now that this card is really popping up. Very cool. Just pop like it. Now let's do immediately. Oh, no, this is going to be on the right. So this is going to be on the opposite side. And want to cut this. Let's see. Really, this is not very handy. And I did the other part cut later, but that's also not a pretty much option. So I will mark where I want to cut this. Okay, there we go. Then along sides over here. There we go. This won't go anywhere. let's grab my little flowers. I will need another glue stick. Really like my little bows. Where are my crystal dots? Here they are. Ta-da! Finished. Okay, cool. So the front is ready. Next thing is open this up and let's do this piece. And there I choose this design paper. And I will use this again, same as the other. Let's put some tape on. And we can do something on top of the seam binding, but it does not need, but it can. If you like, if you prefer that, then you can. Okay. This is a little off. Better. Oh, not still. Okay, let's do it this way. Yep, cool. Okay. Peel this off. Put some glue on, of course. And I almost forgot. I really want that this paper is stay really good on this this magnet is really close to the edge. So I want to use good quality tape. That will stay put. Okay. Next step, just the back, leave it plain. I use the green because that's the same colors as the front image, green and orange. So I want that to come back in the inside of this page. Okay, here we go. That's it. And now it's just a matter of putting some stripes on these edges. And I know for some reason it's a little difficult, but we can do it. We just can. So first thing I do is line up the top. mark. And see, cut, add the marks, and see if you are doing it good. And I see that the top of this is just a little slightly too big. So I will cut that off because I want to see the black edges, and now I do. Oopsie. And now I can put it on. I want to use this glue just because it's very, very great glue and super duper for small edges. Okay. That was step 1. Now we can see. No, that does not matter which part. Well, this is larger. I want to use this first. Same thing. Line it up on top where it's going to be. Make a mark. Cut it. Check it. This is good. Line it up and make a mark at the bottom and cut it. There we go. Smooch it, and so you go all the way around. Just be patient with it. Don't whack it really quick. No, we don't. We have all the time of the world. Just line it up. There we go. And so we go all the way around. I want to do first this angle. Just line it up. See where this goes, and if you don't cut it immediately in the right spot, then just do it over. Your strings is long enough, like I just did. Just a little piece off, and there we go. And then just line it up. See where you cut. Smooch your edges if you like. I always like that. And then the last part, it's the easiest part, but if it needs any, because we want that black edge, and I see here that it will need a little slightly small piece off. So I just cut a very little slice off. See? it needs just a little more, but just a little piece. There we go. Just real quick, see what direction this needs yet. So this is the left side. Here we go. Yep, cool. Save it, save it, save it, save it. Where was my basket? Oh yeah, with my other stuff. Okay, so let's do the other part the same. And then I use this orange piece. Let's come back later. And then the final last thing is put our fairy on. Okay, let's see. I want to do the opposite side. So yep, this is going to be here. And again, I really like this glue, the art glitter glue. And I know, I wish that we have this in our country easy to order, but I know it doesn't. But for some reason I saw on a fair that they had it, so but I didn't check the website. So next time if I see this in my own country, I will check where they have it. So we just going to attach this on the exact same spot. Okay, cool. That's it. How easy is that? And then our pocket is ready. Yeah. Cool, 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 cool. Like it. I just like it. Cool. Yep. Cool, 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 cool. Do this real quick. I think that this is not going to be in this pocket, but just for now. Just for now. So there's going to be something in it. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Very, very, very cool. And I don't know if I'm going to be like this in the album or like this. I really don't know. I think that this is going to be left-sided, and then, well, we'll see how it turns out in the album. Okay, I really like it. Oh my gosh, I almost sing to you guys. I promise I will stop. I can't promise you that. Okay, thanks for watching, and yeah, till the last page. I want to say the next page, but it's the last 2 tunnels. Yay! Goody, goody, goody.